we've now got our double nested for loops put together, so we're iterating over all of the suits and ranks within this list. Now inside of this body right here, we need to create a new instance of a card, and then put that card into our big list of cards inside the deck. Now to create the new card itself is going to be pretty straightforward. So to make the card, we can say var card is new card. Very similar to how we've called other constructors or created new instances of classes before. But there's one thing I want to mention here. When we create our new card right here, we probably want to pass in the suit and the rank that we're currently iterating over, so that this newly generated card right here knows what suit and rank it's supposed to represent. But if you look down at our card class, we have not yet set up a constructor function on this thing. So if we called new card right here, well, this would definitely work, but we do not yet have the ability to pass in the given rank and suit of the card. As a matter of fact, when I add that code in, I'm probably going to end up seeing an error. Here it is right here. So too many positional arguments, 0 expected, but 2 found. So this is complaining and saying, hey, you're passing in the rank and the suit, but the card is not set up to expect those arguments whatsoever. So down inside the card, we're going to add a constructor function here as well. And we're going to make sure that if we pass in the rank and the suit, we take them and initialize the appropriate properties on our card instance. Now this is another thing that we did previously just a moment ago with our person class. So we're going to write out some very similar looking code. So inside of my card class, I'm going to add on a constructor function. And then remember the shorthand form that we can use to take some arguments and automatically assign them to some fields that belong to this class. So notice that the rank is the first argument here. So I can take that first argument and automatically assign it to this rank property here by writing this dot rank. And then I'll repeat the same process for the suit as well. So I'll say this dot suit. So now whenever we call new card and pass in the rank and the suit, those two properties will be automatically assigned to the relevant fields on the card instance. So now we've got the appropriate card created here. And this code right here is going to run 52 times, once for every combination of suit and rank. Well, for me, not 52 times, but you get the idea. So now that we've created the card, we need to take that card and add it to our list of cards. To add a new element to a list, we can reference the list itself, which is going to be in this case simply cards. Remember, in Dart, we don't have to say this.cards or anything like that. We optionally can, but we do not have to. So I'll simply say cards, and then to add a new element, I'll say add, and then I'll pass in the element that I want to add to that list, like so. Okay, so this is looking pretty good. I am going to tell you that there is a very subtle error inside this code right now. Okay, so there's a very small bug. Let's add in a new main function to this file so that we can test out this new deck class. And then when we run that code, we're going to see that error kind of appear, or the very subtle bug appear. And then we'll take a quick pause and talk about what's going wrong. So let's add in the main function at the very top. Up here, I'll add in void main. And I'll just create a new deck by writing out new deck. And then we don't have to actually do anything with that. I just want to run the constructor function. Okay, so I'll click on run. And then you're going to notice an error message on the top right up here. It says .add is not a function. Okay, so like I said, very subtle error in here. So let's take a quick pause. We'll come back in the next section and try to figure out exactly why we saw this error message. So quick break, and I'll see you in just a minute.